It's about 10 minutes before the hour. Linda Lavin has achieved great popularity as the title character in the television series Alice, and she plays a waitress who is widowed, has a son, and is trying to make it on her own for the very first time. Now, Linda's character is so close to real life.
Do you remember Sue Ellen Ewing from the hit TV show Dallas? She was the character who captured everyone's attention, a mix of strength and vulnerability, living a life filled with luxury but weighed down by inner struggles. The actress who brought Sue Ellen to life was Linda Gray. Her performance didn't just make Sue Ellen unforgettable, it turned Linda into an icon of American television in the 1980s.
So many fans remember fights between Sue Ellen and J.R. Ewing on the classic hit show Dallas. Remember that? Well, from Dallas to Hilton Head, Linda Gray has a new soap opera. It's called Hilton Head Island.
Linda wasn't just an actress. She became a trailblazer, succeeding both in front of the camera and behind it as a director. Her journey to stardom wasn't easy, though. Behind the bright lights and red carpets was a woman battling deep emotional challenges. Linda's personal life was far from the glamorous world of Dallas. She was trapped in a loveless marriage, her dreams of acting overshadowed by society's rigid expectations at the time. But Linda wasn't someone who gave up easily. She used her role in Dallas to reclaim her identity and prove her worth. The show didn't just give her a career boost, it gave her a second chance at life. In a fiercely competitive industry where staying relevant is a constant battle, Linda survived but thrived. Breaking through barriers and setting an example for women everywhere at 84 years old, Linda Gray's story is more inspiring than ever. She is a living testament to resilience and reinvention. What has kept her spirit alive all these years? How did she overcome the challenges that could have held her back? As we look at her journey today, there's so much to admire about the woman behind the beloved Sue Ellen Ewing. Prepare to be amazed by Linda Gray's incredible life story and the strength that has defined her every step of the way. Early life. Linda Gray, the talented actress known for her iconic role in Dallas.
About 60 miles away in the canyons outside of Los Angeles, we found Linda Gray, who has become perhaps Dallas's most prominent femme fatale.
Was born on September 12, 1940, in Santa Monica, California. She came from a modest but loving family. Her father, Leslie Gray, worked as a watch repairman, a job that required precision and care. Through his work, he taught Linda the importance of patience and dedication. Her mother, on the other hand, believed strongly in traditional family roles and often reminded Linda about the value of responsibility and stability in life. Growing up, Linda was shaped by these lessons. She became a responsible and hardworking young girl, but she also had a spark of ambition. She dreamed of doing something extraordinary, something beyond the ordinary expectations of being just a wife and mother. Linda spent her childhood in Culver City, a small town famous for its connection to Hollywood. It was home to major film studios and was often buzzing with activity from the movie industry. Yet despite being so close to the glamour of Hollywood, Culver City felt more like a quiet, traditional town. Life there was peaceful and safe, but for Linda, it sometimes felt limiting. She often found herself wondering, is this all life is about? To follow the same path as everyone else? These thoughts stayed with her, growing stronger as she watched the excitement of Hollywood from a distance. The bright lights and the world of storytelling called to her, sparking a desire to break free from the norms and pursue something bigger. Linda's early life wasn't just about where she came from, but also about the dreams she dared to chase. Those years in Culver City laid the foundation for her journey, a journey that would take her far beyond the quiet streets of her hometown and into the spotlight of the entertainment world. Shy by nature. Linda Gray was naturally shy, but she found happiness in the small moments of daily life. Whether it was helping her father in the watch repair shop or taking part in school plays, these simple activities gave her joy. However, deep inside, she had a growing dream to escape the boundaries of her quiet life and chase something extraordinary. Linda once shared that as a child, she would stand outside her family's shop, watching people walk by. She often wondered if their lives were as exciting as the stories in the movies made at the nearby studios. She dreamed of being part of one day. The quiet, peaceful years in Culver City taught Linda the importance of hard work and gave her a deep sense of empathy. But they also sparked a fire in her, a desire to change her life and create her path. "I always believed something greater was waiting for me," she later revealed. "But I knew I had to work hard and never give up to make it happen." Early career. Linda's childhood dreams of being in the entertainment world seemed impossible at first. However, she refused to let go of her aspirations. When acting felt out of reach, she decided to start her journey as a model. This profession brought her closer to the glamorous world she had always admired. In the 1960s, Linda became a well-known face, appearing in nearly 400 commercials. From beauty products to major household brands, she represented a wide range of products. Her natural beauty, graceful personality, and confident presence made her stand out. She was admired as a symbol of a modern woman, strong, independent, and elegant through modeling. Linda took her first steps toward the spotlight. It wasn't just about appearing in front of the camera. It was about proving to herself that she could achieve her dreams. Each step brought her closer to the destiny she had envisioned as a young girl standing outside her family's shop, dreaming of a bigger world. Acting career.
When I started the series, and 22 and married when I finished.
Although Linda Gray was known for her charm, she didn't stop there. Her deep passion for acting pushed her to look for bigger opportunities. Her first roles in films were small, including parts in Palm Springs Weekend and Under the Yum Yum Tree in 1963. Though these roles were brief, they gave Linda a taste of the movie world and sparked her hope that one day she could land bigger roles. In the early years of her career, Linda worked hard and stayed patient. She knew that she couldn't just rely on her looks to get by. She had to prove her talent with every chance, no matter how small the role. She learned to push forward, understanding that success would come with time and effort. A big change came in 1974 when Linda made the shift from modeling to acting. She was invited to guest star in popular TV shows like Marcus Welby, Maryland, McCloud, and Switch. Though her roles were often just for one episode, they gave Linda valuable experience. These parts allowed her to try out different types of characters, from doctors to supporting roles in crime dramas. She was building her acting skills, creating a diverse portfolio for the future. The true turning point came in 1977, when Linda took on a groundbreaking role in the series All That Glitters. She played Linda Merkland, the first transgender character to appear regularly on American television. This role wasn't just a significant moment for Linda's career, it was also a step forward for the entire entertainment industry. Showing that television was starting to embrace more diversity and representation, Linda played the character with great care, bringing depth and emotion to the role. She portrayed Linda Merkland with understanding and sensitivity, tackling themes that many actors at the time weren't willing to explore. However, despite her hard work, All That Glitters was canceled after only 13 weeks due to low ratings and not meeting the producer's expectations. Once again, Linda found herself facing uncertainty in her career, but she refused to give up. She believed that every setback was just another lesson, another step toward achieving her dreams. Uncertainty. After facing setbacks, Linda saw them as an opportunity to grow and learn. She once said that from these challenges, she realized she needed to develop her unique style and values if she wanted to succeed in such a tough industry. The 1970s were a tough time for women in Hollywood, especially for those who were no longer in their 20s. By this time, Linda was in her 30s, and the pressure of aging in an industry that favored younger actresses and male actors was hard to ignore. This bias, though subtle, was everywhere, making Linda's journey even more difficult. Yet, instead of letting it discourage her, these challenges pushed her to work even harder. She knew she had to prove herself. As Linda once said, "If I don't show them that I can do it, then no one will believe I can." This mindset kept her motivated and determined to keep going, no matter how tough things got. Surviving the industry. During this time, Linda also faced the mental and emotional challenges of balancing her career with her personal life. She admitted that the pressure of the entertainment industry sometimes made her feel lonely and unsure of herself. However, instead of giving up, Linda used these pressures to motivate herself to keep moving forward. Besides her acting roles, Linda worked hard to find other ways to grow her career. She understood that surviving in Hollywood wasn't just about talent, it was also about taking every opportunity that came her way, no matter how small. That's why she never turned down any offer, as long as it allowed her to learn something new. Linda Gray's successful career. In 1978, Linda reached a major turning point in her career when she was cast as Sue Ellen Shepard Ewing in the hit TV show Dallas. The series, which focused on the powerful Ewing family in the oil industry, quickly became a global sensation. This role turned Linda from a relatively unknown actress into one of the most famous faces on American television, but playing Sue Ellen was not just a big career opportunity, it was also a difficult challenge. To bring the character to life, Linda had to dive deep into her emotions and show a complex range of feelings. Sue Ellen was not just the wife of J.R. Ewing, the show's main villain, but also a woman struggling with personal pain. She dealt with betrayal and manipulation from her husband, which led her to turn to alcohol as a way to escape her problems. Linda brought a unique depth to Sue Ellen's character. From the sadness in her eyes to her outbursts of anger and her longing for freedom and true love, Linda made Sue Ellen feel real and relatable. Audiences were drawn to her because of the honesty and complexity Linda brought to the role. Linda once shared how much she poured into Sue Ellen to make her a character that people could truly understand and feel for. Sue Ellen becoming Sue Ellen was like discovering a part of myself I didn't know existed. However, playing Sue Ellen for over 38 episodes wasn't easy. Linda faced a lot of pressure, especially when people started confusing her with her character. There were rumors in the media that Linda, like Sue Ellen, struggled with alcoholism, which added to her emotional burden. Despite this, she refused to let these misunderstandings affect her mission. She said, "People can think whatever they want, but I know I'm telling an important story about women trapped in pain and dependency." The role of Sue Ellen not only made Linda famous, but also opened doors to many opportunities. She received 2 Golden Globe nominations and an Emmy nomination. She also won international awards, including Germany's Bambi Award and Italy's ILG Award. In 1982, Linda was named Woman of the Year by the Hollywood Radio and Television Society. Sue Ellen's success made Linda a cultural icon of the 1980s, representing a strong yet deeply wounded woman. Beyond acting, Linda also explored directing in an industry where women rarely had the chance to lead. She directed several episodes of Dallas, including the series finale. This showed her versatility and cemented her as a pioneer for women in leadership roles within the entertainment industry. Linda said, "Directing was a challenge, but it gave me the chance to tell a story my way. I wanted each episode to be more than just a chapter in the story. I wanted it to show that women can achieve anything." After Dallas, Linda continued to expand her career, taking on new roles that proved she was more than just Sue Ellen. In Melrose Place and its spin-off Models, Inc., Linda played Hillary Michaels, a strong, powerful modeling agency executive. This role was completely different from Sue Ellen, allowing Linda to show a new side of herself, decisive, bold, and authoritative. Linda also made her mark on stage. In 2001, she played Mrs. Robinson in the West End production of The Graduate. This was the first time Linda took on the iconic role of a character whose legs were famously featured on the 1967 film's poster. Her performance received positive reviews and reaffirmed her status as a versatile actress, unbound by any medium. She also embraced independent films, playing deeply emotional characters such as the best friend of a woman undergoing breast cancer treatment in Reflections of a Life, 2006. Linda's commitment to new challenges was clear, whether in film, TV, or theater. Behind Linda Gray's successful career, her personal life was full of contradictions, loss, and tough choices. Her 21-year marriage to Ed Thrasher, a talented art director, showed the conflict between her personal dreams and family responsibilities. At first, their life seemed perfect, but it wasn't without its struggles. Divorce. Their life seemed perfect, building a home together in Santa Clarita, where Ed lived his dream of being a cowboy with a ranch full of horses and chickens. But for Linda, this wasn't the life she had imagined for herself. She once shared that she felt trapped in her husband's dream. When she told Ed that she wanted to pursue an acting career, he responded with a harsh rejection, saying, "You can become an actress when the kids are in college." These words not only disappointed Linda, but made her feel like her true dreams were being ignored. While Ed enjoyed the life he had always wanted, Linda struggled with the feeling that her own goals were being put aside. She once said, "I always wondered, is this all there is to life? I'm living his dream, but what about mine?" The chance to join Dallas in 1978 was a turning point in both Linda's career and personal life. She realized she could no longer stay in a life that didn't fit her. Her decision to divorce in 1983 was difficult, but she knew it was necessary to regain her sense of self. "Divorce is never easy, but I knew that if I didn't go through with it, I would lose myself forever," she explained after leaving her loveless marriage. Linda worked to live authentically, knowing she would face many challenges. But her new life wasn't free from struggles. While her career on Dallas flourished, rumors about her romantic relationships with co-stars spread. Even though these stories were never true, they added pressure to her life. Linda chose to stay quiet, focusing on her work and personal life rather than answering the rumors. She learned to ignore the speculation and stay focused on what really mattered to her. Loss. People often say that in the end, what matters most is knowing who you are, Linda once said. But for her, the pressure didn't only come from rumors. She also faced legal challenges related to her real estate properties, like the 2.5-acre ranch in Santa Clarita and a villa in Los Angeles. These properties sometimes led to small legal issues that drained her energy. Success brings many good things, but it also comes with responsibilities you may not expect, Linda shared. During tough times, she turned to stage or film projects to relieve stress, staying focused on her love for the arts. Beyond the struggles in her marriage, Linda had to deal with the heartbreaking loss of her younger sister, Betty, in 1989. Betty passed away from breast cancer, and Linda called it a huge shock and a reminder of how fragile life and family can be. But the hardest loss Linda faced came in 2020, when her son, Jeff Thrasher, passed away from leukemia at the age of 56. This pain was unlike anything she had ever experienced. Jeff wasn't just a son Linda was proud of, but also someone who shared her life. Losing him felt like losing a part of herself forever. She said Jeff was a creative and energetic person, leaving behind his mark on many projects. His death was a great loss, not only to his family, but also to all who knew him. Despite her deep sorrow, Linda found the strength to carry on. Resilience. Through all the challenges, Linda found a way to keep going. She spent time with her family, especially her 2 grandsons, who became a great source of comfort and hope. Life throws things at us that we can't control, but I've always believed that love and family help us get through it all, she said. The years after Linda's marriage were filled with many emotional struggles. She fought to take control of her life again, dealt with the pressures of her work, and faced the loneliness that came when her career slowed down. She also dealt with the heartbreak of losing her sister and son. Her journey shows true resilience. It shows how to overcome tough times while still living with passion and belief. Linda Gray is not just an icon on TV. She is also a symbol of strength in her personal life. What do you think about Linda Gray's decision to break free from a loveless marriage and pursue her dreams? Do you think she was selfish for choosing her career over family? Or was it a brave act of self-care? Legacy and influence. Linda Gray is not only a talented actress, but also a symbol of resilience and determination. Her efforts to overcome challenges have made a big impact on both art and society. She has helped shape the image of the modern woman, strong, compassionate, and determined to make a difference. Linda's work and her role as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador continue to inspire many. Legacy and influence. From 1997 to 2007, Linda Gray served as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador. She worked hard on global awareness campaigns and used her influence to support important projects. One of these was Meals on Wheels, an organization that delivers meals to people who cannot take care of themselves. Linda also supported Alzheimer's research programs, a cause close to her heart since the disease had taken loved ones from her family. One moment that stood out to Linda was when she delivered meals to seniors through Meals on Wheels. One woman, touched by the kindness, said, "This meal not only nourishes my body, but warms my heart because someone truly cares." Linda also worked with groups that help women who face difficult challenges. Through reintegration centers, she helped provide housing, job training, and emotional support. Her efforts helped many women regain confidence and find new paths in life. Linda strongly believes that helping one woman isn't just about changing her life, it helps build a better community. In the arts, Linda broke stereotypes about age and gender, especially as she got older. At a time when women in entertainment were often overlooked, she kept proving her talent with bold and diverse roles. She also tried directing, a field that was mostly run by men at the time. Linda once said, "Age doesn't take away your ability. Instead, it helps you understand the stories you want to tell even more deeply." Linda's contributions go beyond her acting roles and charity work. She has become a symbol of strength and reinvention. Her story inspires not only viewers, but also many women who dream of succeeding in a tough industry. Current life. At 84 years old, Linda Gray enjoys a peaceful and purposeful life at her 2.5-acre ranch in Santa Clarita, California. The home, designed by famous architect Quincy Jones, blends modern design with the beauty of nature. The property includes horse stables, a tennis court, a large swimming pool, lush gardens, and a koi pond. It's not just a retreat for Linda, but a symbol of the independence she has spent her life fighting for. This home has seen many stages of Linda's life, from her time with her ex-husband, Ed Thrasher, to becoming her sanctuary for renewal and peace. In 2018, Linda decided to sell the property for nearly $3 million. However, after not finding a buyer, she continued to enjoy the space that had been such an important part of her journey. Beyond her peaceful haven, in 2022, Linda decided to relist her property at the same price, not just for financial reasons, but because she wanted to ease the responsibilities of maintaining such a large estate. She also felt it was time to find a space that fit her new stage in life. "I think it's time for this home to bring joy and inspiration to someone else," she shared. While her home provided peace, Linda stays closely connected to her fans through social media. With 53,300 followers on Instagram, 48,900 on Twitter, and 58,000 on Facebook, she regularly posts glimpses of her daily life and treasured memories from her career. One of her recent Instagram posts, featuring a photo of her in the garden with the message, "Always cherish what you have," gathered thousands of likes and comments from fans. "Social media is a way for me to keep telling my story and listen to others' stories," she said. Linda's net worth is around $12 million, a result of her successful career and smart financial choices. However, for her, the real treasure isn't the money, but the freedom and peace she has gained after years of overcoming challenges. Now in her current life, Linda finds joy in simplicity. Though she has stepped away from the public spotlight, she continues to inspire her followers with positivity. Linda shows that true happiness comes from living authentically and sharing values with others. From a shy girl in Santa Monica to a global TV star, she is a powerful example of determination and passion. Linda Gray has left a lasting impact on the entertainment world, inspiring others with her journey to live according to her dreams and values. She is not just a star, but a guiding light, showing that with perseverance, no dream is too far out of reach. What part of Linda Gray's story inspired you the most? Was it her fight against stereotypes, her struggles, or her strength to rise above it all? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit like if you enjoyed this story. Also, subscribe to our channel to catch more amazing tales about Hollywood legends. See you in the next video.